with my next guest that the world needs more love. And what better way to share it than with food? In his debut cookbook, Mad Love, award-winning chef Devan Rajkumar offers up over 100 delicious recipes that celebrate flavors from South Asia to the West Indies. Everyone, please welcome Chef Dev. Man, first off, so amped that you are here.
I'm a big fan of yours.
I am a huge fan of yours.
I just want to come out and say that, by the way.
I am so excited, and huge congratulations on this absolutely stunning book, Mad Love.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, it is so beautiful.
It's so stunning. I'm so happy with what the team did, but it's a big labor of love.
Yeah.
And the world needs more love.
Yeah.
And also, it's like when we're cooking at home, I can't put love in the ingredients, but if you cook with love and that intention,
Yeah.
I guarantee you the end product's going to be better every single time.
I completely agree. The best food that I make is the stuff that I really kind of put my heart into.
That's it.
Yeah.
That's the key. So this cookbook will teach you how to do all that stuff.
I love that energy.
Yeah.
Okay, amazing. So I am so excited. We're going to cook a couple things from this delish book today.
We are. There's a lot of fun stuff.
Yeah.
You know, I was born into a Guyanese Canadian household.
Yeah.
And my roots are in South. I heard someone say, oh.
Oh, yeah.
And,
yeah.
And my roots are in South Asia.
Yeah.
So I dip back and forth and I dabble into all of these different cuisines through this cookbook. But it tells the story of baby Dev falling in love with Indo-Guyanese food and tracing it back to the motherland.
Oh, that's amazing.
So the first thing is Caribbean risotto.
Okay.
Yeah, big, so risotto learned in culinary school. I'm gonna get you to help me.
Okay, right on.
Our onions are going a little bit colored. Classically with risotto, we want translucent, but it doesn't matter because we have allspice and a lot of colorful things.
Amazing.
So let's go ahead with whatever you want. Throw it in there.
We're going in a little pepper.
Yes, the Scotch bonnets.
Scotch bonnets, love that.
Nice and spicy, fruity as well, but they do pack a punch. Let's go in with the thyme.
I love a Scotch bonnet. It has a ton of flavor. Is this allspice here?
It is.
Oh, nice. We're going classic Caribbean flavor.
Right here with what we have in here, this is good base for jerk seasoning,
right on. Yeah.
This might splatter a bit.
Okay.
Just be careful. There's moisture in here.
Perfect. And what was that going in?
That was ginger garlic paste.
Beautiful.
This is amazing right now. Like this smell, if this was body spray, I'd spray it on me.
Oh my gosh,
okay?
yes.
Unreal.
Yeah.
We want to toast that off for a little bit. We want to toast the grains of rice for a little bit as well.
Now, what type of rice are we using here?
Either arborio or carnaroli, okay? So whichever one you want to use at home. If you use jasmine or basmati or different types of rice, you're not going to get that same cook that we want. The whole key with this is we want to coerce the starch out of the grain using hot liquid.
All right.
And there's a lot of starch in here, which is why we don't rinse it either.
That's what the short grain rice does. Longer grain, less starch, and that short grain is nice and creamy. Gives you that delicious texture.
So look at this. Like already, this is such a good, exciting base. It's so much fun.
So good.
I am not traditional.
Yeah.
I'm not a traditional chef. I mean, I'm known for bending rules and doing things outside of the box. And I feel like it's my duty and my responsibility to do that, especially in my culture. You know? So that's what we're doing today. I learned this risotto back when I went to culinary school, but through my travels, through the way that I was brought up and stuff like that, we're putting a little tweak on it. So we're gonna go in with our white wine.
Oh, nice.
If you don't drink at home, this is called déglacé, right? So we're deglazing, all that fond on the bottom. If you don't do wine at home, just use stock.
Oh, right on.
Or even, you know, water.
Now, typically when I'm throwing a wine into my risotto, I usually do what I call Tuesday wine.
Right.
Like a good drinking wine. One that you'd open on a Tuesday, not feel too bad. You know what I mean?
So important step here for everybody watching.
Yeah.
We need to reduce this to eau sec, which means that the liquid needs to evaporate, the alcohol needs to disappear. It hasn't done that yet, but we're moving forward, we have to.
Yeah.
Okay, so imagine that this went eau sec.
Yeah.
We're gonna come in with coconut milk.
Oh, this is a different little spin. This is a Chef Dev spin.
The audacity.
Yeah.
Right? So coconut milk goes in, and then what we want to do is we start ladling in our warm stock as it needs it. Water reduces, and we add in the stock. Let's do a quick swap out here,
Let's do it.
So this comes over here, and what we are left with is something that resembles this, okay? So really nice and creamy.
Okay. You see those little bits of the pepper in there, the chili, oh my gosh.
And that's why it doesn't matter if the onions are caramelized a little bit because it's gonna go a little bit darker. See the allspice, the thyme. Let's go in with our finishing ingredients. We're gonna finish with these things here. Mango and pepper just a bit.
Okay.
Yeah, just a little bit. Yeah, that's perfect.
All right.
Let's hammer it with cheese, and we'll save maybe a little bit for garnish.
All right, so we're going classic with the cheese, Parmigiano Reggiano?
Parmigiano. If you want to use pecorino or anything like that, you totally could. How much butter is enough butter?
I don't think that question exists
Let's
in
go.
my life.
All
Let's
of
do
it.
this. Yeah.
Okay, we're gonna put in some stock because we need this to get a little bit looser.
Yeah.
This is where you would adjust with seasoning. Scallion would be amazing here. A little bit of cilantro garnish, but I'm gonna show you what we're doing for that herbaceousness.
Do you know what I love about this? You're doing the right thing. I think sometimes you make risotto, and you can make it kind of porridgey, but you want it to be a little loosey-goosey.
It has to be loosey.
Yeah.
It has to flow.
Yeah.
It has to flow like lava. So let's go ahead and plate this up right now.
Let's do it.
You always want to taste things at home too, but we already know this tastes amazing, right?
Yeah,
So this is gonna go onto our plate, and I want to move a little bit quick here because there's other stuff that I want to do. This is gonna go.
This smells out of control.
It's so nice. It's a little bed
Yeah.
of goodness. We have our crispy skin salmon. If you don't know how to do crispy skin salmon, it's okay. Get the cookbook.
Yeah.
We're gonna add a bit of our vinaigrette in here.
Perfect.
And then what I'm gonna do is take our crispy skin salmon. Make sure at home your hands are clean, or else don't feed me anything, okay?
Yeah.
That goes like that.
Yeah.
And now we have an herbaceous slaw that's just gonna get sprinkled all over.
Gosh.
Cilantro, chive, mint, and that's citrus vinaigrette, okay?
Oh my gosh, this looks so good. That
It's
crispy
fun.
salmon, and I'm gonna learn how to make that crispy salmon in this book, Chef
Yes,
Dev.
exactly.
All right, I gotta taste this risotto because I'm like, losing my marbles.
You're gonna get that
okay?
allspice and the heat coming through and the thyme, and it's perfumed. It's lovely. And the cheese and butter and all that good stuff.
My man, that is delicious.
delicious.
Oh my gosh. All right, real quick, what do we got going on over here?
Yeah, so we're not done. Chaats are so popular in South Asia. You told me before, we were chatting about food and all the travel and stuff, and it's crispy, crunchy, tangy.
Delicious.
So we have broccolini or broccoli raub, whichever one you want to
Not
use.
traditional in I feel like a lot of chaats. It's usually a street food, snacky.
It's you will rarely see something like this.
Yeah.
But this is why I'm doing it. Pomegranate goes on top.
Beautiful.
Some crispy, crunchy goodness.
Okay.
Fried chickpeas and all that stuff.
Oh my
and
gosh.
then we have that citrus vinaigrette from the pantry essentials in my cookbook.
You have I love that you have a pantry essentials. It gives you all the sauces, all the things.
It's so exciting and a little bit more crunchy on top. So this is the broccolini chaat.
Listen, Chef Dev, absolutely beautiful. Huge congratulations on this book. I gotta give this a try, but thanks to Chef Dev, you're all going home with a copy of his cookbook. Great job, Chef Dev. We'll be right back. I'm going in with Hey, Mary here. What did you think? Drop your comments below and don't forget to like and subscribe for more of the good stuff.